loaded with crab and minimal filler.
yeah.
Make Maryland crab cakes right at home.
Where am I? Honestly, I don't even know where I am at this point. We've moved. This is temporary living quarters, so you're gonna see me here, hopefully relatively temporarily, but get used to it. Because this is the new kitchen for Tastefully Grace. And we're trying out this new kitchen with an amazing recipe. Crab cakes, Maryland crab cakes. So we're talking minimal filler. It's all about the crab. So you probably guessed we're starting with crab. I have 2 containers of lump crab that I bought in the grocery store. It's refrigerated crab. I can't get fresh crab around here, so we're stuck with the kind in the refrigerator section, but it works pretty well. And if you can find jumbo lump, that's even better. It's bigger pieces of crab, but I couldn't find that either, so we're stuck with lump. So what I'm gonna do is there's some liquid in the bottom of the container of crab, and you don't really want that liquid, so you're just gonna take a paper towel and very gently, kind of around the crab, dab up that liquid. Next, you're gonna use your fingers and you're gonna get right in there and just kind of separate this whole big block of crab and make sure you don't see any shells or fragments. Sometimes those are missed during the packaging of the crab. You just wanna very gently kind of pull it apart a little bit and check to make sure you don't see anything mischievous. Put your pinchers away. This is how I feel after moving. Britches up. I inspected my crab very well and I put it to the side. And now we're gonna make all the flavors. We're gonna put all the flavors together and then throw it in the crab. So the flavors are as so. First, an egg to bind the crab cakes together, very important. And then I have a little bit of mayo, and this is again gonna kind of bind everything together. Next up, some mustard, some Dijon mustard, and again, Maryland crab cakes are all about minimal. You really wanna taste that crab. It's about the crab itself, not all the stuff in it. Then I have a little bit of Worcestershire, and I always get destroyed for how I say it, so deal with it. That's gonna add a little tang, a little pizzazz. And then I have more pizzazz actually over here. Lemon, just a little squeeze of lemon, about a teaspoon or so, just to add some acidity, some freshness. And then I have a pop of green, some parsley. You gotta always have a pop of green. And you can't have Maryland crab cakes without Old Bay. That signature smell, oh, you just know exactly what it is. Some salt, pepper, and then whisk it up. The key to Maryland crab cakes, as a binder, you use some saltine crackers instead of breadcrumbs. And it comes out way better. I've tried it both ways. So all you do is you just want to take some good old saltines and you want to break them up into kind of like a panko breadcrumb-esque breadcrumb crumble. Just crack up those crackers. Perhaps I could have done this in a slightly larger container, but I feel like I'm committing to doing this, so we're just gonna go with it. Now that I've made a royal mess, we're going to add the saltines right into that egg binder mixture. And that's key because you want those saltines to really absorb the egg and get nice and soft. We're gonna scoop it right into the crab. Take your spoon and very gently, you wanna mix it together. If you wanna use your hands, that works too. but you just wanna very, very gently not to break up the crab. After you mix everything together, you wanna chill your mixture for a full 45 minutes, and that way your breadcrumbs absorb all of the delicious flavorings, and it helps bind the crab cakes together when you form the patties. So refrigerate it. It's been 45 and I've waited very patiently, and now I'm gonna form some crab cakes. So you can really make them however big you want. I have 1/3 of a cup here. You just really want them about an inch tall, so, or an inch thick, I should say. So you just want to, you don't wanna like really break apart the crab, so just be gentle, but you do want it relatively packed so it stays together. And then pop it on a greased baking sheet, just like so, and keep going. Before you put them in the oven, best thing to do is to just take a little bit of melted salted butter and just brush them on top, and this will help them get nice and golden brown, and of course add some flavor. Can't wait. Time to put them in the oven. High broil until they're nice and golden brown. It's usually about 7 to 10 minutes, and you wanna make sure they're hot in the center. Look. Oh yeah. Let's dig in. Look at how much crab. That's what a Maryland crab cake should look like. No extra filler. I may have already sampled, but I'll do it again for you. Little tartar. The sweet crab. Little bit of Old Bay, crunchy on top. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. I'm actually feeling crabby today.